Because the worst thing about being rotten is when you let the pests take over. These are the little rumors, the backbiting, when you don't actually talk to somebody face to face. For some people, they have to go and put it all out there on Facebook or YouTube. They can't talk face to face. They gotta go shoot the 50 billion people. Because it's the easy way out. And what happens many times with these rotten apples, they're people who aren't really rotten, they're just a little bruised or beat up. They get put into the wrong situation. And once they get put into the wrong situation, many times they get thrown at a rotten job, which usually reflects on the rest of your organization. And we laughed at the slide earlier with the kid in the wheelbarrow, but many times you might have a friend, a coworker, family member, where they might be feeling like that guy and they're not really rotten. You might have to come over and say, hey, what's going on? Because they're starting to rot on the inside and hasn't really shown up on the outside yet. And like I said, many times we throw them into the wrong spot. Because they say rotten apples have a purpose too. In the olden times, if you had a bad performer, you would throw the apple at them. I haven't been hit yet, so we're doing good. But many times we throw these rotten apples at a rotten job and it's going to reflect back on our group or organization and we didn't take care of them. And as I said, rotten apples, many times they're not rotten apples, they're a little bruise on the outside. And the beauty of an apple is you can actually cut that bruise off. You can chop that apple up like the gentleman over here did. You can go ahead and throw it in a pot, add some spice, add some sugar, and guess what, everybody? You got something everybody likes, applesauce. Everybody loves applesauce. Applesauce goes with everything. And why do we do it with the applesauce? Because we realize the apple has value and impact. Now looking at the screen right now, looking at all these apples, are these apples the same or different? Different. That's the first thing everybody says. Anybody say the same? You say the same. They're all apples. So they're all apples. So what's the four parts of the apple? Core, flesh, stem. All right. Now for the people who say these apples are different, what's different about the apples? Variety, size, taste. I knew you would say that one. Color. Names. Names, seed. Cool. Now look around the room right now. Are we the same or different? We are both. We're the same and different.
I haven't tasted it.
You knew it. That's what happens when you bring your friends into presentations. But here's the case with the apples. Just like everybody in this room, we are the same and different. What we do is, so many times, we focus too much on what's different about us versus what we have in common. Now, everybody around the room, different size, shapes, colors, names, different environments that we're from. But the one thing we all have in common is we have the ability or the potential to produce things that people want or desire.